here is the game. And I'm going to send out the characters. And Samus is the Vizier. Chemist Vizier. I want to see how this goes. First up, Henri. Hello, Henri.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Did you get your token?
I sure did.
Your puzzle master's Garrett.
Sounds good.
Who do you wanna poison?
There's no repercussion, right?
Yeah, okay, so you have to pick someone and then guess their role, and if you guess right, they're poisoned and their vote counts negatively the next night.
Right. So there's no
there's no
repercussion.
There's no drawback. No.
Okay, cool. Let's do Noah's the Stargazer.
Noah's the Stargazer. Okay. Thank you very much. He's not. Howdy, Sam. Sam F.
That's me.
You got your token. Who'd you like to pick?
Henry and Garrett. Or Henry.
Henri and Garrett?
It's
yes.
such a weird way of saying Henry.
I know, it's French. Yes, they have the same alignment.
Okay.
Yep. Getting sniped, dude. What the heck? That's straight up miraculous. Kira!
Hello.
Hello. You got your little token?
Yeah.
Who would you like to pick? Do you kind of get how it works?
Sort of. It's like you put out. It's kind of like when people say, "Okay, I'm one of 3 roles," and then one of them is actually, but it's just a good roll and a bad roll.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So is it just the people? Who all is in this game? Is it just the?
It's just the people in the circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. Garrett.
Garrett?
Mm-hmm.
He is either the puzzle master or the psychic.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's freaking rough. That's freaking rough. That sucks. Well, you know, things happen. Things happen, yo. It might be a short game. Things happen. Sam, you're the chemist. Hello?
Whoa. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Can
hey.
you hear me?
You are the chemist.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay, great. You have the ability of the Vizier.
Damn!
So if the Mafia boss is nominated and not executed, good wins.
God damn!
Yeah.
All right, let's roll.
Have fun with that one, man.
Yeah.
Hello, Garrett. You got your stuff?
I am terrible at puzzles.
Okay, great. Your bluffs as puzzle master are amnesiac, gossip, and psychic.
Okay.
All right, you got those?
There we go.
Coolio, and your teammate is Henri.
So.
All right, thank you very much. I don't know how this is going to work at all, but that's like part of the charm, right? What is going on?
Yes. Garrett is Garrett.
Welcome. There is a puzzle master in play. There is a vizier in play.
Oh boy.
It's day 1. Have fun. You got 8
Okay.
minutes.
Alright, good. Is this a Puzzle Master game?
This is a Puzzle Master game.
Okay.
Or is it?
Garrett, can I talk to you?
You wanna talk to me?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, so, what is... You have a claim at all?
Yeah, I am. Wait, do you have a claim?
Yes, but I'd like you to tell me yours first, if possible.
Well,
Well,
Okay.
I'll just tell you, I'm a stargazer.
okay. I'm an
Wanna know-
amnesiac.
Amnesiac? Okay, cool.
What does a stargazer do?
Looks at a player, knows, gets told 2 roles. One of them's good, one of them's evil, and you're one of them.
Okay, cool.
They wanna.
I do.
Yeah?
So, I am the stargazer.
Ooh.
Last night, I chose Garrett, and I was told either Puzzle Master or Psychic, and
Huh.
Garrett claimed Amni.
What do you know? That's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't
Alright.
really have a defense to that other than maybe it's part of the Amni ability.
Yeah, that's understandable. I get it. Okay. Anybody else? No.
Have there been
Man.
any,
That's
have there
deep.
been any other claims?
Nope. Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Hold on.
Why
Uh,
nothing?
Nothing.
Kira,
Oh.
Huh?
you claim that you were given what information again?
So I'm a stargazer. So pretty much, I don't know if you know what stargazer does. Pretty much, I choose one player, I learn one good roll and one evil roll, one of which is true. So pretty much, unless I was, drunk or I'm the lunatic or something, I chose Garrett and got 2 pieces of information. He's either the puzzle master or he's the psychic, and he claimed Amni. So
I understand. I see. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have anything they want to claim?
Should we go ahead and just give our
In most cases, it is safe to claim in a Puzzle Master game. If you
Yeah.
feel like you have a strong reason not to, I feel like I have a strong reason not to. You can say no, but generally there's not much reason not to.
Alright, I'm a recluse.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Do we have enough? Give me a sec.
Wait, who just said that?
I'm just a gambler then, right?
no.
No, there is one naturally.
Was it Noah or Sam?
It was Noah who said that.
Yeah, not that it really matters. I'm probably gonna die this night, but
So wait, sorry. I'm
Die?
just looking at the-
Nobody dies Puzzle Master games. How are you gonna die?
well, I don't have like. I'm probably gonna get executed.
I mean, like, jumping to the conclusion. We'll see. We'll see if anybody else wants to come forward with anything.
Are there any sailors in the game?
I just feel like we're not gonna get
I don't
any
think
new.
there are any
information.
poisoners besides Widow.
But if as we were told,
Really, the only 2
Oh
options
wait, because
I think for
sailors
that
not a
are
thing in this game.
Not in this game.
no,
mode.
there is no ceiling.
really the only 2 options I feel like are Widow or Lunatic.
Well, we know Widow isn't something. It's only a Vizier.
Oh, that's true.
So we know it's a Vizier. So all the other ones can be ruled out.
That's true.
Okay. So Carrie, you're claiming to be a Stargazer.
Yes.
Henry is claiming to be the Recluse. Garrett, what are you claiming to be?
Or wait, no.
It's
Wait,
Noah
was it Henry or
claimed to be
Noah?
recluse.
I thought Noah claimed
Yeah.
to be
I
recluse.
claimed her.
Noah's
It
claiming
was
to be the Recluse.
Noah
Okay,
who claimed Recluse.
got it. Then Garrett, what are you claiming to be?
What am I claiming to be?
Yeah.
She already said I claimed Amni.
Oh, you're claiming M.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why like
And what
it's
information were you given then as the Amni?
not much, honestly. I really don't have a good defense. I
Okay, but what was the information that was given?
I visited Sam, as in
Samus?
I visited Metroid Prime, and Ethan said 4. So I don't know what that means,
Oh,
Okay.
but yeah, I don't really have. I feel like I'm stuck.
Got it. I'm gonna claim as the gardener, and
Okay.
so the two people that I visited was Garrett and Henri, and I was told that they are of the same alignment.
all right.
Um,
Henri, have you claimed anything yet?
I have not. I'm the detective. I went
Okay.
to Metroid Prime and Sam F because double Sam, and I got 0.
Interesting. All right.
Okay. So that
Okay.
could
So
mean
if
that
everyone
we are,
is
that
to be
means- actually,
believed,
that
if
means
everyone
that
is to
we
be
are in the
believed,
clear.
Rather that there's none among them.
Detective and gardener and Emney
Okay,
and
so Samus, what are you
Luce
claiming
and
to be?
Stargazer.
So, like I said, this is another game. I know this is very conspicuous of me. This is another game where I am sincerely saying that I feel like I have a very strong reason not to claim on the first day.
Nominations are now open.
Okay.
I'm
What
gonna
is everyone
nominate.
else's
I would
Garrett-
like-
or no, I'm gonna nominate. Just
Before
to-
anyone else
just
nominates,
to-
I'd like to remind everyone this is a Vizier game.
So
Oh,
if we nominate and don't,
Which
If
is
you nominate the Mafia boss and don't execute them, then Mafia wins.
right. So if
Or
you're
the
not
Vizier's
like,
team wins.
I'm just gonna nominate Noah real quick. I think
If
he's
you're
fine.
if you're not sure that it's me, you should nominate me.
Nominates
Yeah, I'm
Noah.
gonna nominate Noah because I'm fairly confident.
Wait,
That's the
no,
wrong-
you nominated the
Oh,
wrong
sorry.
person.
Whoops. Sorry, all men look the same to me.
True.
What?
Just so we have more time to talk. Noah, you claimed gardener, correct?
No, I
So
said
he
I was
claimed
the-
Oh,
recluse.
reckless. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Sam
intelligent.
said gardener, right?
No. I was saying.
No,
I'm-
other
oh,
at
yeah,
Sam,
other
not
Sam.
Metroid Prime.
Not
I got
Metroid
confused.
Prime.
you were Metroid
My
Prime.
bad.
gosh.
I'm Metroid Prime. I'm Samus Aran. I apologize.
Understandable.
Okay.
Noah, your defense.
I'm what? What's happening?
Oh, I was
You're
just
being
nominating you
nominated.
so we have more time to talk.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, that was the
All right.
fastest 8 minutes of my life.
So if everyone's to be believed, that if everyone's to be believed, that leaves Noah, doesn't it?
Not necessarily.
Noah, we know Noah.
Oh right,
will
yeah,
show
he
up
said
as
gardener.
evil.
I apologize.
No,
My bad.
Noah
I'm stupid.
recognized
Sam-
himself as the recluse. I'm
Yeah,
just
Sam
claiming
is
to be the
gardener.
gardener.
So
I,
Noah,
fuck,
we
I'm
know
so stupid. Jesus Christ.
in any interaction that we do where we investigate Noah, he's just gonna show up as evil.
Yeah, which is tricky. Okay. Yeah. So we've got. Let me just mark this down. We've got Garrett is claiming Amni. We've got Henri claiming
Detective.
detective.
Me, Sam F, claiming the gardener.
Gardener
Noah
for Sam
claiming
F,
to be the recluse.
for
Kira
recluse.
as Stargazer. And you as nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Yes. Okay. So
wait a minute.
obviously,
Very valid reason to not share.
Wait
Yeah,
a minute, hold
obviously-
on. I have a theory.
yeah. Go ahead.
I have a theory about my ability.
All right.
So
You want to go
I'm gonna-
ask Ethan,
I'm gonna
or wait? Did
I'm
you
gonna
have to do that?
I'm gonna use it again,
All right.
and if I get the same, I should theoretically be able to predict what number I get on the next night.
All right.
Wait, I gotta
Okay.
reread my card.
Remember, amnesiac is a different thing every day. It's the same consistent, but it's not connected to any other role that's in the game.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not like a previous role, but
Nope.
I know Ethan really well, so I know the kind of things that he pops up. And this is just a guess, but this would if this is how this works, this would make sense.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. Each day I can guess what my ability is. Hold on.
Yeah.
Ethan, can we go to
There you
the
go.
storyteller corner?
Yeah, fine.
Yapsu Mami Yamidern.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I don't know, like warm or something. What do you got any ideas on what you're theorizing your amnesiac ability is?
I panicked
Yeah.
and I said Metroid Prime 4, and I had no idea what to do with 4. But then Noah called Recluse, and Noah is clockwise 4 spaces from Sam. So now I can say I investigate Sam F and got 1, and Noah's 1 space clockwise from Sam F. So I can throw Noah under the bus and be like, I think my ability has to do with clockwise rotation.
I like that. That's something that I would do.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
Discussion over.
He said
Innocent.
I'm gonna see if this is working the way I think it is.
Any other nominations?
No. But Garrett, are you feeling confident now in your guess or no?
Closing
Well, he
nominations
said-
for 3.
He said warm, so I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it
Got it.
tonight.
Sounds good.
All right. And with
no,
that,
no more.
the day ends. Everyone go to sleep. Jeez, man. Hey, like, listen. When you get stargazed night 1, I had to pick one of the bluffs, and I felt like of the 3, gossip wasn't it. I didn't think that Garrett would go for the amnesiac, so I said psychic. This is what happens. You know, that's just what happens. All right, we're gonna go to Henri. Hello, Henri.
Yo.
Who would you like to widow?
First of all, question: how the frick does Chemist Vizier work, brother?
Well, if you read Vizier, it says if the Mafia boss is nominated but not executed, then your team wins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna do Kira Stargazer.
Kira Stargazer. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like that's freaking smart. That's smart. Okay, next up is Sam F. Hello, Sunflower Man. Who are you picking?
That's me. I'm going to pick Samus and Noah. Metroid Man.
Samus and Noah, and no, they do not have the same alignment.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you very much. What do you got for me, Stargazer?
I choose Henri.
You choose Henri.
Mm-hmm.
He is either the detective or the vizier.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, and then we can just spend some more time. I feel like that was a good thing for a poison cure to get. That's information that helps Henri, helps Garrett. Sam is going to slowly march along and try to get to Garrett, though. So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. He can just nominate them, and he doesn't die. So, yeah, they kind of got to kill Sam. Fascinating game. Day 2. There is a puzzle master. There is a vizier.
Okay. Okay.
You got 8 minutes.
All right, I think I figured out part of my ability.
All right. What do we got?
So I investigated, or rather, I said Sam F this time, just to go all the way around. So when I said Metroid Prime, I got 4. When I said Sam F, I got 1. So here's what I'm thinking. Noah is 4 spaces clockwise from Metroid Prime, and 1 space clockwise from Sam. So, it's some type of investigative role. I don't know if it, like, locks down, like, an evil person, and it's just homing in on the recluse, or what, but that's what I got.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, interesting.
Or it could be on a Mafia.
True.
Because Noah could be claiming a
Oh,
recluse in order to
that's-
avoid.
That's what
Okay,
I'm. That's part of what I think is that I think an option. I don't know if this is like necessarily true. Like I said, he's going to show up evil either way, but I think the recluse is a good bluff, if nothing else, for a Mafia.
Okay, so I did Kira and Noah, and since Kira's basically, I don't know if she's confirmed or not, but I just did kind of the 2 that I wasn't sure about, and I got yes.
Yes,
Okay.
they're the same, or yes, they're different.
Yes, one of them is the Mafia boss to Kira.
Oh, wait, you're not the
Kira
guard,
and
you're the
Noah?
detective.
Or it could be a red herring.
It could be.
To Kira and Noah, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, alright, cool.
Which
You
could
said
further
guard-
your
wait,
understanding,
stand up.
Garrett.
You said you're Gardner, right?
I am. Yes.
Yeah, speaking of whom,
2
what do you
people
got?
that I chose was Samus and Noah, and I learned that they are not the same alignment.
Well, that
Kira,
is-
did you get
that
any
would be
info?
true.
I investigated on Ray, and it wasn't very helpful. It was either Vizier or Detective. So.
That's actually
Well,
good because that could.
yeah, that is
further
good, 'cause
claim his
He
thing of
claimed detective.
Yeah, that does
Well,
match
yeah.
one of his claims, so...
Ethan, can I speak with you in a private?
Yeah.
As the gardener, can I investigate myself with another person, or it has to be 2 different people?
It has to be 2 different people. It doesn't say that in the ability, but it does need to be 2 different people. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's a bit too easy.
You might change that just. So
Yeah,
that people
I
will
have it in my
understand.
notes.
Because like you
Actually,
could
in
easily-
the file, it says that it's saved, but it takes like 24 hours for the online
it's all
file
good.
to update.
It's just so helpful because like I could base it off of somebody else and think, okay, I think I know myself is either innocent or could be bad. Either way, I'll learn what the other person is.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
whether they match.
Yeah,
up.
it's supposed to be
So,
2 different people, but that's a good
Yeah,
question.
that's good to know.
Yep.
Thanks.
Becomes something I share on the last day, frankly.
The last day?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is the
So,
census? Samus, have you revealed your identity yet?
I
or
have
you-
not. I am
He's not.
very staunchly staying that
Okay, he
what
said-
the role I
Taking it?
have here is something I do not want to reveal until I have used it to its fullest.
Got
which
it.
he said will be on the last
I'm guessing
day.
he's probably the vigilante then.
It could be. Or
Imagine.
He could be the
I
banker.
was gonna cap
But
the
I mean-
puzzle master. No.
He could
However,
be the banker.
I will say, since we know Noah is claiming recluse, if Sam F is to be trusted, then that I will say that is a piece in my favor. But I know I'm not gonna be looking good this game because I'm kind of fucking around with my own information and nothing else. But
Right.
I have a reason for everything I'm doing here.
All right.
There's a reason to
So
this madness.
Henri, what are your thoughts
My thoughts too, just in general.
in general? Do you have
Yeah.
anything that you think you should vote on, or
Honestly, I'm
Um,
not sure.
okay?
It's day
Kinda-
2, right?
Yes.
It is
Mhm.
day
Then
Right now, I
days
think-
we can afford, but obviously
Right now-
Noah's looking mad sus.
Noah
Garrett?
looks a little bit suspicious.
Garrett, who
That's
do you
kind of my
think?
thought. I think
I don't
Noah looks
know.
suspicious, but it's
What did I
also.
do?
I think Noah's the most suspicious right now, but at the same time, it is only night 2.
Also, I will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point out. I nominated Noah.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Last
evil.
thing.
I'll show up as evil. That's just what it is.
And then
So,
he did get
at
put
least
down,
it wasn't
so
Okay.
And we're
So
still
then-
he did
here.
not win.
Yeah,
So then,
if he,
Kira,
So-
what are
if
your
he-
thoughts?
So we know that Noah's not the Mafia boss, at least.
Yes.
Well, we don't know for sure.
Well, we
this
know
is
he's
clear,
not the
right?
mafia boss.
Well, it could
I
be
didn't do
because
shit.
remember, Henri received the information that he was correct when he investigated Kira and Noah.
Well, no, we know
Wait a
he's not the
minute.
mafia.
If that,
So
Yes.
What
either
if
that's a red herring
what would
or if
happen?
that's true.
My detective
would-
is only
what
for
would
Mafia
happen?
Boss.
Yeah, exactly.
would happen
So, but it
if-
could be a red herring.
what
I
would
think it's a red
happen
herring.
if the vizier was a lunatic?
If the vizier was a lunatic,
Would you announce it to like keep up the news?
I might do that. That seems like something I would do.
Atheist game.
He's not gonna
Atheist
confirm
game.
one way or another.
Atheist game.
Bro is not even sure himself.
Okay.
Alright.
Samus,
Okay.
are you the atheist?
Yes. I am not the atheist. I will explicitly say I am not the atheist.
Got it. Then
Reveals on the last day. Sorry, guys. There was.
Storyteller can break.
Sorry, I was the atheist all
If the
along.
storyteller is executed, your team wins the game. No.
Yeah,
matter
it's
what.
literally
Wait,
it's
wait,
literally
hold
a
up.
game where the atheist has to beat he has to
Yeah.
beat the storyteller.
Oh wait, an atheist is a player role.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's a possibility.
But that's what
I didn't
That's
know
why I
that was
wanted to
actually a
confirm
player
with
role. I
Samus.
thought that was the storyteller's role.
Kira, what are your thoughts?
On, I mean, what?
In general, any suspicion?
In general, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
Noah, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts? I don't know. I'd have like zero information.
Okay. I say I wanted to nominate Noah as the mafioso, and I think we should go to a full vote.
Yeah.
Since
think
the vizier-
But
Garrett, you.
Okay.
You've shrunk.
Well-
You've disappeared into the void.
Gonna
I disappeared.
You're back.
Oh, okay. It's just my mic being weird.
here's what I'm gonna say. We can do that.
Wait, you're killing
But-
me? What did I do?
Okay, here's what I think. We can do that.
because the
I
thing is,
Nominations
don't
are now open.
Wait,
I do
no,
not
if you
think
kill
we
me, you
should. I do not.
But
Okay,
okay, real
opening.
quick.
Hold
if
up.
we-
Hold up.
if
Hold
we-
up. Opening.
If we
Opening
do
up
vote
here.
and kill off Noah, does that count as one of the innocents being killed or no?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
Yes,
Opening
okay.
up
you're
real
cooked.
quick.
I think
Opening
it's
up
Y'all
real
would just,
quick.
y'all would just lose.
Hold on.
What?
Opening up. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna nominate Henri real quick. We need to talk about this a little more.
Why?
Samus nominates Henri.
So
Well, yeah, we know he's not the boss.
here's the thing, right? There are a few things.
Okay.
Noah, you're claiming recluse,
Yeah.
and we did nominate you last time.
Yep.
Meaning,
Well, we didn't nominate him actually. We did not.
well, we did nominate him. We just didn't execute him.
No, we never did that either.
Wait,
Yeah,
if you
we didn't
execute
do
it. Yes, we did.
me, y'all
No,
just lose.
or at least I don't remember that.
Yeah, he nominated.
Yeah, I got
Was he
nominated. Yeah,
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, look in the
Yes,
history.
we
It's in
all
the
nominated
top right
Noah.
corner.
Or I nominated Noah. And we're all still here. So he's
Huh.
not
Yeah.
the mafia boss.
Okay.
And given that he's been pretty upfront immediately
missed
about
that?
Recluse, I don't think he's the one we should be immediately casting suspicion on, at least
Okay,
because
okay,
of
yeah.
that.
Got it.
Oh. Okay.
Henri, your defense?
My defense is, Sam. I think I know what you're doing, but I'll talk to you in private tomorrow.
Okay, sure. Totally.
Tomorrow.
You said something?
Vote to kill Henri.
Why do I have Henri muted in this Discord server?
Noah, you
I don't
have
know.
me muted. Noah, you have me muted because we're roommates.
We should for sure vote. Okay. Well, that was dangerous.
Let me hold on. Let me think.
Does that
real quick.
conclude the game, Ethan?
You'll only know if it concludes the day when the day's over.
Let me
There's
think.
still a
Let me
chance.
think.
So if
There's-
you
you could-
nominate the mafia boss, you still have
Could
opportunities.
renominate Kill.
You could re-nominate, or if you nominate and kill the vizier, it ends because he's dead.
Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry. Can I nominate someone else actually?
Well,
Interesting.
You already nominated Henri, so you can't nominate
all
again.
right, cool. I just wanted to double confirm that. I was pretty sure that was how it is. I
Yep.
wanted to make sure. Okay, all right, cool.
Hmm.
Do we have anyone else we want to nominate to talk about this some more?
I don't know. I can nominate. I don't know someone. I don't care.
I mean, Kira's pretty safe. We have her down as Stargazer since like,
Last
that
call
keeper
for
was angry.
nominations.
I think we just wait till tomorrow, honestly.
Or risk that the game is over.
I mean, okay.
Well,
Closing in 3.
Whatever you feel comfortable with. I'd probably go Kira, honestly.
how would
but-
the game be over?
Because
Because
if we
we failed.
nominate
All right.
Vizier
With
instead,
that,
if we-
nominations are closed. Have a good night.
Okay.
Jeez, man, this is freaking close. I feel like Sam is getting annoyed with me. I'll explain it to him when I talk to him tonight. Hello, Henri.
Hello.
Who would you
Alright.
like to widow?
Couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
Does poison last for the rest of the game, like Old Widow, or is it just for that night?
Just for the night.
Okay.
And
Then I'd
Old
like to-
Widow was also, I think, just for the night.
Then I'd like to poison Metroid Prime as the Chemist Vizier.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go, Henri. Saving his team. Ooh, alright. Hey there, gardener man. Pick
Yes.
2 people, and I feel like you're a little confused, so I can answer any questions if you got them.
I'm not actually.
Oh, okay. You're just sort of
I'm gonna go-
exasperated.
No. I like to, within these types of games, now that I feel more confident, I want to try and get everyone's thoughts, and then through that speaks more to me than what they claim to be.
Right.
So I'm going to cast my gardening powers on Henri and Kira.
Henri and Kira, you get no, they are not the same alignment.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you very much. Kira, what do you got?
Metroid Prime.
Metroid Prime. He is either the chemist or the puzzle master.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I mean, he's not poison, gotta tell her the truth. Gotta tell her the truth. And I feel like that's good because with Vizier, it's like if he could be the puzzle master, so if she tries to nominate him and they don't kill him, then what? Right? That's spooky. Hey Noah.
What's up?
I'm just here to I'm just wondering what's going on with Teamfight Tactics. It's not part of this game, I just wondering are you still doing well?
Yeah, decent start. It's going pretty well actually.
Nice, what are you building?
I'm just playing Noxus right now.
Nice. I'm not building anything, I just picked the ones with good numbers. I'm doing pretty well, actually.
Do you play?
Occasionally. I dabble.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit Masters before the season ends in like 3 days.
Nice. Are you away from your mic? You're kind of quieter.
Oh,
Oh,
I shouldn't be.
now you're a little bit better.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
will shove
cool.
my mouth closer to the thing. You just stalling, kind of?
Yeah, I just need to buy time. I need people to think that there's more things going on, but here I am. I think we can move people back now. And if you claim that this conversation happened, no one will believe you.
Wait, why is that?
Good morning, everyone. It is now day 3.
Metroid
Samuel, can I talk to you alone?
Okay.
Test. Okay.
Oh, that was
Mm.
stupid.
Okay. I think whatever I did last night was wrong because I just did Garrett and you. And I got yes. Okay?
All right.
What I think is that you're good. What
Okay.
I also think is that you are a chemist Vizier.
All right.
I think
I'm in
that
level with you. You are correct.
here's
I'm gonna trust you on this.
And-
You are correct. That is my role. I am Chemist Vizier.
stick. Okay, so here's what I think we do. If Garrett is indeed the Mafia boss, all we have to do is put him on the stand and we win. Correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so do you think we can stall long enough to get him on the stand?
Yes, I think we can, and the way I've been playing it already, I think I just need to slide it in, and I think we can do it.
Awesome. All right.
If that fails, we have 2 shots, because you are also in on this now, and if you nominate, as long as they don't have a widow, that's my concern.
Yep.
Is that someone else might have figured it out. But I am hoping not.
Do you want me to tell my detective results to the rest of the town or keep that private?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And then do you want to nominate or should I?
I'll do it.
Okay, sounds good.
Actually, you probably should in this case.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's roll.
Based on that, that's what I think is happening. But I'm gonna talk
Alright,
to
okay.
Ethan real quick.
Metroid
Okay.
Prime,
Can we
can
go
I
to
talk to you?
Storyteller's Corner?
I did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yabsu Wamiderm.
What are you thinking? Is this the bingo? Is this where you guess it?
Hopefully, I'm mostly. I think I'm bluffing where I select Noah, and then it goes 2 over to Sam. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm trying to corner Sam.
What do you think? Am I confirming your ability ever, or do I just keep giving you warm?
What is a very Ethan thing to say?
Because it's cold, warm, hot, and then bingo if you guess it exactly.
It's like hot, but I'm thinking hot.
Inside of a toaster.
Inside of a toaster. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Alright, this is a long enough time.
Yeah. Given that, I'm also going to trust that you are actually the Stargazer here.
Yep.
Presuming I am not poisoned today, we can probably just win now, because Unreal figured it out. And so here's the thing. We have that Garrett is a yes, so we can hit him, and we can hit Sam F as well.
Yeah.
Since we have 2 nominations, plus yours, so we can theoretically hit 3. So if I'm not poisoned, that is an immediate massive chance that we just win.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go all in on that, I think. Alright, cool.
Remember, got it. Okay.
Yeah, and so I selected you second, and I got 1, and then I selected Noah, and I got 2. So my assumption. I asked Ethan if it had to do with clockwise, if it was like a clockwise rotation, and he said warm. And then tonight I asked him if it was detecting Mafia, and he said inside of a toaster, which
so
I'm assuming
Noah
is
then
warmer.
Is the youth, whatever.
Is the what?
It's the Vizier, Vizier. And I'm guessing Kira might be. I don't know.
Why do you think? Why do you think Kira?
Evidence do you have against me?
Well, when I investigated you and Henri, you were not the same alignment, and so I'm tending more towards Henri being correct in his detective role, based off of what Garrett said and his 2 from the Recluse.
Okay, so well, here's what we've got,
because
right?
of her simply repeating the same information that other people have presented.
So here's what we've
open.
got.
I'd like to nominate Garrett Brock.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Okay.
Henri nominates Garrett.
Wait, why?
It's
Noah.
safe to reveal at this point. Hi, I'm the chemist. I'm also the chemist Vizier.
Oh.
So, meaning, the reason I've been kind of sliding in and out and just sliding nominations at people, I think you can understand it now.
So
Not
hold on. What
really.
happened?
At this point,
Does that mean
we-
that it's a tie?
no,
Because
no.
that's two different.
Because Vizier is your team wins.
Yes, and I am a chemist, meaning if I get the Mafia boss and he doesn't get executed, we just win. So, here's the thing, gents. At this point, we have
Yes.
enough ammunition between me, Henri, and Kira that if I am not poisoned tonight, we guarantee the win.
Yeah, if you're right, which you're not, but you'll find that out. Like,
Well,
really.
again, like I said, because everyone can
More
nominate.
than one nomination.
Yeah.
So, we can also hit the other people that I haven't gotten, which are Kira and Sam.
Oh, so we can nominate like all the people.
Yes,
So
which will
immediately
mean we
as
have
we
nominated
just-
everyone.
I know people, and then we just win because of Vizier.
Assuming I'm not poisoned. That's the catch here.
You
And-
can't be poisoned. Remember, it's not possible
Why so?
because there is no poisoning. There's no one who can poison, and there's no role that can poison.
Whoa.
Widow?
There's Widow.
Widow isn't a possibility. It's
Well-
only Vizier. Remember, we
I am
ruled
the
that out
reason
at
that
the very
Vizier got announced.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
The reason that Vizier got announced is because I am the chemist Vizier.
So if
So
that's,
there is another
if
Mafia.
that's
Garrett,
true,
your defense.
if that's true, which I'm not saying it is, I'm fairly suspicious of Sam
Sure.
or Metroid Prime. But if that
Sure.
is true, and you're the chemist, that means that there's another Mafia, right? That's what you're saying.
Yes. That
Okay.
is what
So
I'm
then
saying.
there could be a widow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which is why I'm
So-
saying there's a possibility I'm poisoned.
Let me give you the rundown of what happened with my ability because people were in all sorts of different
Sure
chats.
thing. Absolutely.
So, I asked Ethan if my ability had to do with clockwise rotation, which I got the idea from because the nominations look like a clock, and he said warm, so I'm assuming it had something to do with clockwise rotation, right?
Mhm.
So first night I said Sam, or Metroid Prime, sorry, and I got 4, which puts around to Noah, and then second night I said Sam, and I got 1, which also puts around to Noah. And then
Okay.
on the second day, I asked him if it was, and then like if it seeks out Mafia, and he said inside of a toaster. I'm assuming that that's warmer than warm.
To nominate Garrett.
Toaster?
He said inside.
But like I
of a
said,
toaster.
we don't need to kill you.
God,
Yeah, that's
we
true.
just took a
That's very
dump
true.
and it smells so bad.
In fact, I am
Honestly-
explicitly saying that we should not kill you.
We've already
Yeah, no,
nominated
I agree.
Henri.
I don't see why. I honestly am not 100% sure because I don't trust you, so I don't know why.
Any more nominations?
I'm trying to figure out why you would suggest that.
I would
But I
like to
also
nominate
picked Noah.
Kira real quick, just to get this out of the way,
Yeah.
because that's one of the
Sam
possibilities that we
nominates
have
Kira?
not done.
I would like to. So Noah, I investigated and I got the number 2, which would go around to Metroid Prime. So I kind of think it's Noah.
Dennis,
and
you should put your
Metroid.
hand up.
I am definitely not the puzzle master or the minion.
Okay,
because
so
I
then
am
Noah.
Based.
Which side are you?
I think
on,
Sam's the puzzle
then?
master. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Sam's the puzzle master.
Bro, if Sam's the puzzle master, I'm gonna.
Or, sorry, not Sam.
flip my
Metroid Prime.
crap.
Yeah.
I think Metroid.
Kira,
Prime
your
is-
defense?
I don't think
My
Noah's the puzzle
defense
master
is,
because of
I'm
the.
the
trust
target.
in you.
All right, sounds
My
good to
defense
me.
of Kira is that I don't want her to die either.
Samus, you didn't even vote.
Correct.
Yeah, nobody's voting
That's the
Okay.
point.
because if what
And-
he's saying is true, we just win.
And Kira, if you could hit Sam F now.
Yep, I nominate Sam F.
You're gonna nominate Sam F. Tell me why.
To
Because
rule
we're
out options.
Because we're funny and cool.
Sam F. Your
Big
defense.
brain.
Hey, I'm completely lost now, so I'm done.
Okay. To
It'd be
kill Sam
really
F.
funny if I was the lunatic chemist Vizier.
Oh my dear lord, that would be hilarious. That would be so. Oh my gosh,
One
That'd
is
be
not enough.
amazing.
that would be a very Ethan thing to do too.
Any more nominations?
I don't think it's very likely that I got immediately sniped nights 1 or 2. So,
That means that Samus is the only one who hasn't been nominated, and we don't want to nominate him.
I mean, you can. It's just like, I don't know.
I'm so
I
I
lost.
think that might be that. Wait a minute, that might be what he's doing.
Is it?
Because we know it's a Vizier game, and if I'm right and he's the puzzle master, he might be goading us into trying to nominate him.
Leave it there.
Yeah, leave it
I'd
there.
say we don't nominate him.
All right. Anyway,
Nominations close in 3.
That's everyone now. So unless we want to just hit everyone simultaneously and
Okay.
also get Noah.
Nominations are closed.
Already nominated Noah in the past.
Yeah.
And my congratulations go to no one.
Well,
Holy smokes, man. What is this game? This is wild. Okay. Final night. Oof. My stomach, dude, is churning. Okay, here we go. Henri. All right, Henri.
What did you do?
Henri, what do you got?
Ethan, what did you do?
Henri, what do you got?
Okay.
Who are you widowing?
You're a stargazer.
You're gonna widow Kira Stargazer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Thank you very
Suck.
much. What do you mean? Why do I suck?
What did you do?
What? I didn't do anything.
That's-
What did you
it's
do?
fun. I'm having fun.
Garden man, who you gardening?
Kira and Samus.
Kira and Samus? They are
Yeah.
not the same alignment. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Apologies. No, they are the same alignment.
Okay.
I was looking. Never mind. Yeah, they're the same alignment. Whoops. He has the Vizier token, but he's the chemist. Uh-oh. It's fine. Kira is poisoned. What do you got, Stargazer?
Sam F.
Sam F?
Yes.
Okay. He is either the psychic or the puzzle master.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Down to the final day. Dear Lord, man, this is horrifying. God, this is the most heart-pounding thing. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Welcome to day 4.
all right, gents.
We need to end this.
We need to vote for Samus because he's
must-
the only one who
You
hasn't
have
needed
8
100%.
minutes.
100%.
Sam, I'm sorry. I believed in you, but I just got a yes from you and Kira.
I
Yeah.
picked Kira and I got a
Mhm.
1. So I
Okay.
I am convinced that it is Samus.
Yep.
Okay.
Because he's the
Um,
only one who hasn't been nominated, and we all know that if no one was killed, so therefore he is the puzzle maker. And he's banking on
Counterpoint.
being the
Kim, did you have any
banker to
results?
try and think us that we
Ye-
aren't.
Yeah, I think there might be a widow in the game because I feel like I'm
And I think Kira is
probably
probably the vizier to
poisoned.
try and throw us off.
I
Kira's the
did
vizier?
investigate Sam F, and I got either psychic or puzzle master, which I don't know.
That's not right. So there's
Yeah.
definitely
Right.
So I think
So
there's a
that
widow.
means that Kira is the vizier. So I think
Believe
it's
what
Samus.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right. And I thought it was you. I thought you were the other Mafia.
So wait,
just Sam and
why?
Kira.
So it's Samus and Kira. Samus,
yes,
we need to
sorry.
vote on
Wait,
Samus
is that
being
the-
and
Is
Kira
that the other
is
part of my
Vizier.
ability? Hold
Wait,
on, Ethan,
why do
can
you
we
think I'm
talk in
the
a separate
Vizier?
chat real quick?
Wait,
Yeah,
the
sure.
Vizier.
Alright, here's the bingo. The ability that it clockwise counts the Mafia. It clockwise counts bad alignment, but it skips the Mafia minion.
There you go. Bingo. You got it.
Right.
So that means
So
they are.
It's just Samus and Kira then.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
I think
sick.
they're trying to throw us off by.
Okay, let's just kill Metroid then
There.
today.
The reason why he said inside of a toaster instead of it skips the minion. It skips the Mafia minion, so it only gets bad villagers and the Mafia boss.
Okay.
Huh. That sounds like an Ethan thing to do.
Which is
Yep.
part of why I was so convinced that Kira was good.
Yeah.
Okay, and
So.
can somebody explain to me why you think I'm bad? Because I haven't. I'm slow or something.
All right, Henri, do you want to go
You're-
first?
Your information isn't adding up.
Nah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think there's a widow in the game.
Figure it out first.
But there's a Vizier.
Mhm.
And I am
But-
convinced that Sam is lying.
Okay.
You can be as
cool.
convinced as you want. I am a lunatic. I apologize.
Okay.
Either I'm a
well, know
lunatic
that
or I was
if you
poisoned
know that
all
Noah's the
game.
recluse.
There's
The
no
And there isn't
odds.
possible way
a-
for you to be the
and there
lunatic
isn't
anyway.
The odds of you being
There
a
isn't a gambler.
lunatic chemist
It's
Vizier
impossible. It's impossible.
is not impossible, but it's darn unlikely.
Because again,
It
everyone
is.
has been nominated and the game hasn't ended, so it has
Except-
to be Samus as the puzzle maker.
Yeah, actually.
That's it. That's
If
it.
he's
That's as
lunatic,
simple as
that's
that.
Yeah.
You are very welcome to believe that, but I am telling you
There's
this in
nothing that
as
you can
good
say.
faith as I possibly can, because I would like you to look at all of your information
is-
again.
Samus, we've all correlated that you are the puzzle maker.
Sure,
Henri and
but
I
how have you
both
correlated that?
investigated you. We both investigated you, and you both have come up as mafioso. Everyone has
Remind
been
me
nominated.
what
except
I came
you.
up for you when you looked at me and Noah.
Nope. I also looked at you and Kira, and you also had the same alignment, which means that you both have to be mafioso.
But that's not right, is it? Because if I
Yes,
was
it-
the same as Noah, who is claiming to be the recluse,
I never said
and
you
I
were
am
the same as
also
Noah.
the
If
same
he's the
as
same-
Kira,
If he's the same as
doesn't
Noah,
make
that
sense.
confirms it because Noah still
Yeah.
shows up on
I-
the alignment as evil.
Yeah,
but that's the thing, is that
Gardner
I came
looks
up
for
as
alignment.
different
No,
from
he
Noah.
Came up with no, he said the same.
came
No,
up
I
the same.
didn't.
Came up as different.
He said the same. Not
I
different.
came up as different. Sam can confirm it himself.
But it doesn't matter.
Wait, Bro, you
Because
said
Why
he
does
came
that
up the
not
same.
matter?
Everyone has been nominated except you, and the game hasn't ended. Therefore, you have to be the puzzle maker. There's
Everyone
no other
has
way.
been,
Or
except I'm literally saying that I am the Vizier myself. What
doesn't
reason
matter
would I
what you
actually
claim
have
to
to
No,
say
this
that?
is, there's no way.
No, it
There's
has
no
to
way.
be.
I don't
It
believe
has
you.
to be.
Ethan,
I-
I'm good
this
to
is- this is-
nominate
this is-
Samus,
he's ju-
or is it too early?
Let's not rush the
convinced it's-
judicial process here.
Okay,
Listen,
I'm
I've
convinced.
seen what is it? I've seen Angry Men. Okay, like
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
another 5 minutes until.
Hey,
It
what
looks
about
like cooler
I'm
heads will fail.
convinced. I'm convinced. I'm
Again,
I'm
let
certain
me
that
walk
if
through
you,
this one more time.
if you're running
If
through
I
here,
am
you're
different
trying
from
to sow
Noah,
confusion.
if I am different from Noah, who is the recluse, but I am
Mhm.
the same as Kira, that does not add up.
The recluse
From
which
the
is of
immediate
the strange,
beginning of
are
this
recognized
game.
As
is today the 4th night?
Yes, it
It
is
is
the
the
fourth.
fourth. We have
fourth day.
we-
so we have
we
to vote
have
for
to
Sam.
do this. We have to vote for
Unless
Sam.
it's an atheist
All-
game.
All of unless it's an atheist game.
Honestly,
That would suck.
Samus,
That would
I
suck.
nominate
Well,
Ethan.
I was the
We
puzzle
can
master
nominate
all
Ethan.
along.
Can we
So-
nominate Ethan?
Yeah, you can if you
The-
want.
I don't think
No.
I don't think it's an atheist game. That
No,
wouldn't make any
It
sense.
can't be.
All all of the evidence points to Sam.
I think
It's
Aegis
got to
would
be
pop out
Sam.
at this point.
Sam.
Okay,
Or
hold on a
Samus.
second. Hold on
The
a
two
second.
Sam's thing.
Hold on. No, seriously, hold on a second.
Are you
Let me
willing
just
to
ask
vote
you.
for Samus?
I am hearing this repeatedly. You are saying all the evidence points to me.
Mhm.
What is the evidence aside from everyone but me has been nominated?
I mean, that's
We've
pretty
had-
dang good evidence.
My amnesiac ability has repeatedly pointed to you. Henri just said that he investigated you. The Gardner evidence lines up for you and Kira. There's no doubt in my
there's
mind
4
right now
points
that if
of
it's
evidence
not
that
you,
points
we
to you.
will. If it's not you, there's no way we're winning. If
Mhm.
it's not you, there's no way we
Then
can
I
find-
apologize, friend.
So then,
You're
Noah,
so-
are you willing to vote for Samus?
Damn it, Sam! You're so convincing.
Because
don't
I'm
trust you. I
actually
don't trust
telling the truth.
you.
I do not know what is happening for sure, but I swear to you on my life, the role I was assigned was Chemist Vizier.
You have pulled the
you-
wool over
but
my
that-
eyes one too many
You've
times.
claimed
I'm not.
differently. You claimed
not
to be the
backing down
banker
in this.
earlier.
Oh,
You
I
also
did not
claimed-
claim to be the banker. That is
Yes,
a
you
bald-faced lie.
No, that was
I
that was
said-
me speculating. Like in
Yes.
round 1 when he said he didn't want to reveal and that it came at the end of the game. That was me speculating and thinking, oh, maybe he's the banker.
Okay.
But
He didn't
I'm
claim it.
I am. It has to be you or we lose.
I'm
Noah, are you willing to
genuinely
vote for
sorry
Samus?
then,
There's a
because
good
if
amount of
you
evidence.
vote for me here, we are
Yeah.
going to lose.
that's
There's a
what
good
everyone
amount of
would
evidence
do to
towards you.
Mafia.
Noah.
Well,
I
you're
feel like
saying we're
Noah
gonna
hasn't
lose. That
revealed
means
his
that
information yet.
I
Yeah.
don't have any information. No one
I
talks
mean,
to
yeah,
me.
no.
That's why I'm trying to get to see whether or not he's willing to vote for Samus, because that's the real breaker. Because we need 4.
I already said I would.
Okay. So then,
Isn't that convenient? Again,
I
who do you
whoever
think
we
it
end up
is?
voting for, I'm not sure that I should vote because I know that
Oh.
I'm Stargazer, and if I'm getting incorrect information, either I'm the lunatic or I've been poisoned by the widow, in which case my vote would count negatively. So I don't want
Remind
to
me.
ruin
Sure.
anything.
who is it
Samus,
that
who-
you checked today?
Nominations are now open.
I'd like to nominate Sam M.
and I second
You
that.
mean Metroid Prime?
Metroid,
Metroid
Prime. All right, Henri, what are your accusations? Keep it in a concise
basically
1 minute
time.
format, please.
No, don't forget to
I, as
sit
the
down.
detective,
you can vote.
checked Garrett and Sam, and Kira and Sam, and I got yes both times. Garrett, got I think figured out his Amni role and got that, and also there are results.
Yeah,
from
my Amni role
his
is
fellow Gardner.
is fully fleshed out now.
Okay, Samus, your defense.
Okay, one more shot.
Also,
Kira,
Samus
who did you
and Noah should
investigate
sit
He's
today?
using his D&D character voice.
I investigated Sam F and got either Psychic or Puzzle Master, which
Which doesn't
Alright.
add up.
that doesn't add up. No.
Nor does his information if he is to be believed, and if I am the puzzle master. What we are voting on here is whether or not I am the puzzle master, obviously. I have been candid and explicit throughout this entire game that my role is something that could only be something along the lines of Vizier. I have played the entire game as though it is. If there was a separate Vizier in the story, I do not have a actual good reason to do that, aside from trying to bait away from myself. But coming clean on day 3 would not do me any good like this, is what got me into this situation. I would have no reason to do that if I was actually the Vizier or the
But
puzzle
the thing
master.
is, even if you were the Vizier, then we would have won previously. But because you aren't,
Well-
the game is still going.
But
I just want to say that was
he's a-
very well spoken, Samus. Countdown to
He's
vote.
bluffing.
3 is the majority.
No, don't forget. You have to sit in order to vote. So
Yeah.
Wait, am I not sitting?
no, that's why I kept. Okay.
Oh, that was close. Wait, why wasn't I sitting? I'm confused.
I don't know. That's why.
All right.
That's why I was saying you get to vote.
You are on the block, Samus. Any other nominations?
I nominate Sam F.
Nominates
Sam F.
Sam versus Sam. All right, Samus, what do you got?
I do not know for sure who is the puzzle master. It could be Sam, it could be Noah, and I feel like there is
but
a
the thing is,
minimal chance it
can't
could
be
be
anybody
Henri.
else because I've already been nominated.
But
if I was the
chatter
puzzle
aside,
master,
if we are to believe that I am a lunatic vizier, which is how this makes the most sense,
to you,
then the only one left apart from me is Sam F. Because he has given faulty information compared to what I have been saying. And
Sam
again,
F, your
I will
defense.
swear on my fucking grave that I
so
am
my
telling the
defense
truth here.
is if I was the mafioso, the puzzle master, I've already been voted previously, and if I've already been nominated, then the game would have ended. But because I haven't, because the game hasn't ended, therefore therefore Samus has to be the puzzle master.
That's not what his argument is. His argument is that he was.
I know, it doesn't matter what his
against that
argument is.
argument.
The information just doesn't add up.
Back him up, Kira. Go ahead.
I
I
will.
think he's just trying to throw us off. It's the last night. He just wants to get through this night. He doesn't need anyone else to be nominated. He just needs to get through the night.
Well, you're right, I don't need to nominate anyone else.
Any other nominations?
No.
9.
I'm gonna close it in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sorry I couldn't do it for you,
1.
folks.
All right, and with that,
We did it!
my congratulations to the evil team, Garrett and Henri.
Frickers.
That was so
You
hard.
frickers!
That was so hard.
Okay,
So
curtain call. Curtain call.
that
Let's start with arguably the
so
most
sorry, Sam, I
crucial
love you.
member of the strategy here, Noah. Noah is our recluse.
No.
Good old Noah has just been playing TFT the whole time and has just been an anchor point for gardeners and stargazers and who knows what.
that doesn't make any sense.
No,
He's the recluse, so he registers as evil. Garrett and Henri are both Mafia. Garrett is the puzzle master, Henri is the widow.
Yeah. I kind of had a feeling.
On the
widow?
first night, Sam F picked Garrett and Henri, and they are the same alignment,
Yes.
which checks out. Kira
Yep.
is our stargazer,
Freaking Henri, you terrible. Sorry.
who was poisoned by Henri fairly consistently, until Henri,
Your game
using
sounds
context clues, figured out that Samus, through some miracle, was the chemist vizier, since he knew that he wasn't the vizier and there was a vizier out there. So he poisoned Sam on the one day that Sam decided to nominate
Yep.
Garrett.
Yep.
So Sam was not a lunatic. He was perfectly sane. It was just...
wait.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Samus,
Uh-huh,
you
yeah.
poisoned
happen.
me.
I want to
Why?
say that
I did.
Samus's point was excellent and logical, but the way that the Mafia won was through a series of statistical anomalies and power
my
plays that they wiggled
gosh.
through.
I
And-
played this.
No, it's-
You play that so
then,
well.
yeah, Samus,
You
oh
have
my
Samus.
gosh. I was walking
Samus.
on eggshells.
You didn't even lie to me.
I was white knuckling the entire game. I'm like, oh my gosh, no one is stopping him from nominating. No one's stopping him from nominating. Oh god, he could just end the game. And every time you pick someone, I think you picked Henri first, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, dude.
Wait, what
The
do you
worst-
mean by that, Ethan?
The
Oh.
worst part is that my initial instinct
And Sam F
had
was
been,
was the gardener.
had been to go for Garrett first.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
I was
true.
just
We
trying to
also,
stall you
decided
off
on
and
Garrett
not-
first.
why
Like,
didn't
very
you
first.
reveal
And
that
the
you
whole
were
reason,
the
remember how
I'll
that
be
message
should've.
at
and
night
say that
was
you had
how I
poisoned
said,
me when
Sam,
I
I
had
think I
voted.
know what you're doing. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I was just trying to get you to not nominate Garrett.
The problem was, at that point, I already knew I couldn't. Because remember, that was also the night I was like, hey, can I nominate 2 people? Because guess who I wanted to nominate?
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Samus, why didn't you tell me that you
This
had
is
poison?
a whole conversation between me and Henri. Like,
Swear.
like,
Well, I mean, like,
I-
the chances
I was
of the one
walking on
Mafia that wasn't the Vizier being the Widow was, like, low. And the fact,
That
the
was-
chances of them poisoning
was the
Kira
longest
were
run.
low, and poisoning Sam the one day it mattered was low.
Stupid.
we knew he was gonna do something though, so we had to poison him
Yeah.
to get that out of the way, and then we had to lock down Kira so she wouldn't realize our ploy. We were walking on eggshells the whole time.
There
I
was
like,
so much whiplash.
blessing.
One night I said, "Ooh, oh man, I think this is gonna be quick. I think Mafia's gonna
I
lose."
thought it was over night one. I'm gonna
I
be
thought
like,
it was over
because
night
Kira,
one.
because
Kira
Kira,
pointed me out,
Uh-huh.
took me aside, and immediately discovered that I was the Mafia boss.
grilled
Yeah.
you.
so unfortunate.
Yeah.
But then we did
You
some quick
fucking-
thinking. Henri was coming up with fake detective stuff. You know, Garrett panicked and came up with an amnesiac ability, which I was.
That
impressed
was the
by.
thing, is that the
That
entire
was
time,
Amazing.
that both of you were narrating, nothing felt right to me.
No.
And it was why
Well-
Sam's information didn't add up either. Is because it wasn't matching with either of your stories.
Yeah.
Thinking
Well, what you
Garrett-
should have done was
Garrett
you should have
used-
told me
oh.
that you had poisoned. Or
Well,
that
he
you
did.
had-
He didn't know that he was
Did.
poisoned, because
He
the
didn't know that he was poisoned. He thought he was the lunatic.
yeah, he thought it was the lunatic. So he's like, "Oh,
well,
was
I
just
gave
being
immediately.
in.
I gave immediately on the night.
Mhm.
I dug
Was
in
that
immediately on that and
If
said, "Oh yeah,
if this
sure,
doesn't
you're
work,
lunatic."
I'm either poisoned or a lunatic chemist vizier. Poisoned is obviously more likely,
Right,
but like
right. But people
Yeah.
nobody
aren't gonna
believed me
believe
anyway,
that.
because at that point Garrett and Henri had it to
I
the point.
did.
Because I really went for it there. I
You did.
really went for it at the end.
And
there.
also, like, the fact that there was a Vizier announcement just, like, threw everybody off. Because it's really easy for a Vizier to claim to be an alchemist and, like, do what you did. So
Also,
it's like,
Ethan,
there's
I don't know-
always
I
that
don't know how
shadow
you-
of doubt.
I don't know how you would do it. I don't know how you would do it, but I personally would not announce Vizier as the lunatic Vizier because there is no Vizier.
That's
I think I actually would, because I'm trying to convince the Vizier that they're
Yeah.
the Vizier.
I probably
The
just
the
wouldn't
immediate
do-
suspicion.
Yeah, but
I
maybe
had-
not. I
The immediate suspicion I would have created if I said I was the Vizier was why I played it so
Right,
close to
yeah,
my chest for as long
yeah.
as I did. Because I knew if I said it sooner, this would have happened.
Yeah, legit
Right.
right after, like
Yeah.
night 2. I was just like, wait, Garrett,
Gosh,
I know
I
I'm
knew,
the widow, and
I
I
knew
know
that I
you're
had
the
to
puzzle
come up.
master.
Yeah,
And
Dang.
you confirmed to me that you
Yeah.
are indeed the puzzle master.
I just expected people to fight stronger with their arguments, but
we process
just,
elimination.
Sam,
Man,
Sam,
I
don't
was-
freaking flex on us, man. Okay, not all of us can be on the debate team over here, Mr. Gardner.
well, I'm not debating. I wasn't.
Wait, who do you think should have fought stronger?
So,
Yeah.
What,
I don't know. I feel like Sam fought pretty strong.
Sam was fighting pretty because he knew what he
Yeah.
knew.
but the thing
Metroid
is like
Prime
what
I was
swore on his
sweating.
life.
Kira, what you
Oh,
should have
and
said
also
was-
there was another thing. Oh, you guys, Mafia almost lost at the end. If Noah did not vote, because Kira voted and she was
I
widow
did.
poisoned, so it counted
I
negatively.
did that on purpose.
So if
Right.
Noah
Yep.
didn't vote, you would have lost.
He
Okay,
almost
so
did
then
not
that's
sit
not-
down.
Not.
It was
we
so
almost-
last
Poison,
second.
So I voted.
What would we have still won just because the night would have been over? I get literally.
Well,
as long
yeah.
as
I wouldn't have
Garrett
been
wasn't
nominated, so we
that
would have
last
still
night, we would have
won.
been fine.
We would've still
No,
won this
because
night, but-
Sam,
Well, if nobody
Garrett,
got
you did get nominated. So if the day
When
ended,
did I get nominated?
let's see. Let me check the
Oh,
logs.
wait.
No, I was the last night it was Sam and Sam F.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Never mind.
Because Sam nominated Sam F because he
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, that could."
Right.
It's the only
Yeah.
person he can be at this point, basically.
Yeah.
Working with.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was on night 3 when Henri said, "I think I know what's going on," and I just felt it.
I also feel like Henri and Garrett is a really powerful duo.
We've both played this
Stupid.
game a lot.
Stupid.
Oh, but it was so
I
close though.
cannot.
Kira's so mad.
It made me
Kira
so
is
mad
furious.
when
Henri's
It
at
made-
her house right
You-
now.
you-
He's gonna get
It
killed.
made me
That's
so
why I've been
mad when Garrett said, "Oh yeah, back him up," about Metroid Prime. I'm like,
Yeah.
you stinky puzzle master. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good.
You
This
stink.
definitely has me to
At the
rethink
point I was
everything.
at, the only reason I was kind of nominating Sam was because
He had the same
I
name.
just needed more time.
Yeah.
Part of the difficulty with this too is that I try to play as similarly as possible when I'm the Mafia and when I'm the villagers, so that I
Obviously.
don't release a pattern between the two. So whenever we get down to like the wire, I am always like really intensely like, I always know that even if I'm not 100% convinced, I have to be convinced that I'm not 100% convinced, so I always seem really adamant no matter where I am on the spectrum. Because if I don't, then it becomes pretty clear.
I thought that with the amount of weird information going on, that someone would start thinking it's an atheist game. I was kind of gunning for that to begin with, not gonna lie.
Which is why I wanted to challenge Samus at the second day.
My argument,
like, are you
though-
an atheist? And he said no. And so I was
Right.
like, okay, that immediately...
Yeah, that
Makes it so
eliminates
that-
that. Yeah, normally
My-
someone will say that they're an atheist.
My
Yeah.
argument for like all these other scenarios that they posited was that if it's
So,
not
wait.
if it's not
Ethan.
Sam, then we
Already?
lose
I'm
because
gonna barf. Can you take that out, please?
it's like 80%. It's 80%. I'm 80% confident it's Sam was my argument. So if
And-
it's not Sam, we lose anyway because there's no way I can pinpoint who else it would be.
Wait,
And at that point, I knew I couldn't argue with that
Bring the whole
where
thing.
I
Just bring the whole
was.
thing.
Mhm.
So I was just
Into a
trying to
garbage
drag
bag.
out as
Yeah.
We
much
spent-
time as I
yeah.
could.
Henri and I
Alright.
spent
What?
all of our nights trying as soon
Oh, no.
as soon as night
Well-
2 happened.
all in the trash.
As soon as night 2 happened, we
yeah.
spent the rest of the nights just trying, like, once we got to night 2, we were just trying to undermine your position. Because we knew that we couldn't win if you were to be trusted by the other people.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, I gotta go. My mind needs to...
Yeah.
But
Yeah.